Eon, and here we are, back again. Thanks for joining me for episode 4. We'll pick up this cap stash, and if you've been following along, might as well grab this junk too, huh? Bandage scissors? No, I don't think so. Let's see, we gotta head up, actually, you watch. If we wait here for a minute or two, we're gonna see Preston Garvey and the rest of the crew coming up the hill here. We should see them any second now. Any second now. No. No. They are way too slow. I can't remember if they come this way or this. Oh, look. Here they are. Look. See? See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the heck is Preston? Preston? What are you doing, man? I wonder where he is. Hope he's okay. Is he still standing in front of the Museum of Freedom? No, he's not down there. You watch, we'll go back up the hill and he's going to be with the rest of the crew. But I think the plan for today, and our little stay together, a little hanging session, a little play session here. I think what we're going to do is go up to Sanctuary and actually get some things going. Now that we've got some folks that can help us tend the gardens and do other things, it's time to clean up Sanctuary Hills and make it a place where these folks can reside in peace and harmony and also be well protected from raider invasions, etc. I hope everything's alright here. Maybe Preston got like a huge head start and he's already waiting for us up here, huh? You see that compass marker at the bottom of the screen is pointing to where, in theory, Preston is probably hanging out. Why he abandoned the rest of his group, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, see, he's just up the hill here, because I believe our current objective is to meet up with Preston at Sanctuary and discuss the next steps of what he thinks should happen with the Commonwealth and its people. So let's pop up here and grab his opinion. Aha! As predicted. Dude.
Hi.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Oh! Ooh! So close to a level up there. Did you see that going up as we were talking to Preston? Talk to the settlers at Ten Pines Bluff, and that'll come in good time. But for now, let's go to the data tab and look at our quest list. So, talk to the settlers at Ten Pines Bluff. And I love the hints, too. You see Fallout Boy there, when they show you the little graphic of Fallout Boy, it kind of shows you what the deal is. Obviously, this is a Minuteman quest, but if you left it long enough and you come back to it and go, other than the fact that it says Minuteman there, but it shows you what kind of thing you're going to be doing here. Like, go to Diamond City. You're all alone, still in your vault suit, or the Fallout Boy, rather. walking into Diamond City. So theoretically, you're supposed to go there by yourself. I don't think we would survive the journey, to be honest. But I'm not going to do this right now. The miscellaneous, talk to Sturgis. Sturgis wants to get Sanctuary Hills kind of in a good place here, and I think that's what we should focus on for today. Make sure that we've got a real solid base of operations and a way to bolster the Red Rocket truck stop as a next move.
I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's gone.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
Agreed. Agreed, Junlong. Agreed. But in the meantime, we're gonna have to do what anybody in a survival situation must do, which is take care of yourself first, and the rest later. That's just the way it is. You can't help people if you're not helping yourself first.
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Build shelter beds for sanctuary settlers. Let's get started. We'll get into the menu here, and we're going to start just scrapping everything that's sort of cluttery in the way and otherwise a giant mess. Like these ruined houses that are a enormous resource for steel and stuff like that, or rubber. Like all these things just gotta go. They gotta go. It's just far too messy. Okay, so on to the next move here. I've taken the time to clear out around this sort of home base, the house with a workshop in it, and stuff like this that's got a yellow outline. I scrapped for the resources. That includes everything around the house, like that ruined house is gone now. That ruined house is gone now. And everything inside, if it was yellow, it went in the trash. Actually, look, I'm lying, see? There's still kitchen stuff here. So let's get rid of this junk. Even that, I might as well scrap it, because it's just going to get used for items later on anyhow. All these yellow things that are, and see these chairs, they really tick me off. I would not want to sit in a chair where the back is falling off it like that. And there was another one laying on the ground. See, there's a proper one, right? Oh, look, an ashtray. Let's scrap that for the ceramic. But the tables and chairs around the house I left in place. I reorganized the living room a little bit here, and obviously Junlong's taking his time collecting his thoughts on that chair. There's a stool in here, but the way I see it, we've got 1, 2, and I missed a radiator there, and that cabinet can go. But we've got 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, and this might as well be where the initial group hangs out. I think that's the smart move, and I'm actually going to go over here because I don't like them messing around all over the place. I kind of like them to stay grouped together. So we'll get rid of that sleeping bag because I'm never going to use it again. Now what we need to look for are rugs on the floor, because we're going to need a bunch of cloth. Actually, I'm probably going to end up having to scrap some of the furniture, but see this stuff? See, you can write it so that it's standing right side up. I don't like touching this place too much because it's where everything started. If you remember, we were looking into this mirror to kick the game off and do the character design session, and then you turn around and see Codsworth Rush out here, and the house is just pristine and beautiful in 2077. And here we are, 210 years later, and it's destroyed. So actually, while I'm at it, let's just do this. Let's go into furniture, let's look at beds and see, we need a bunch of cloth. So let me go around and gather up a bunch of cloth, and then we'll get some beds built for these folks. Ready to rock and roll. There's 5 people, as you can see, in the top left-hand corner of the screen in the settlement currently. So all we need is 5 beds and everybody's going to be happy. So let's place the beds in such a way that we're setting up sort of a dormitory here for the initial settlers. And like I said, I really like to try to keep them all together. It really seems to... Stop putting the bed on the roof. There we go. No. There. Now... Why does it keep going up there, I wonder? In any case, why don't we just turn it like this? How about that? At least like to have this stuff up against the wall, right? There we go. That one's good. So 2. I know, I'm just using these crappy beds for starters. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, everything's going to be okay. We can use some nicer ones later on. Sanctuary beds. 60% done. And... these ones are kind of cool, because this is like, I always imagine that June and Marcia, is that what her name is? Marcy Long? 80%, and this seems like the place where they would bunk, the brother and sister duo. Alright, so there's beds. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Sturgis has another task here that we can talk to. Oh, is he inside or outside?
No one wants
Inside,
to
there he is.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
You got it, man. You got it. Alright, so back into the construction menu here. Ciao. We'll go down, oops, out of furniture, over to resources, and to water, and water pump. We can only build 1. So what else can we do? A powered water pump. Ooh, look at that. We can actually do a water purifier that provides 10 water. That's huge. That's huge. So we need 2 power to supply it with. So if we go to power and see, I wonder if we're going to run into an issue here. Yeah, see, we need some gears. I wonder what kind of things provide gears. But the beauty is, if we hit R1, we can tag gears for search. And later on in the game, there's some interesting features with the Pip-Boy or VATS or Vans or whatever you want to call it that shows you where to go to find stuff that's got gears in it. I'm not really sure we're going to be able to do that just now. So let's just have a quick look here. Boom. So power generators. Let's ignore the power generators thing and think about water pumping, because that's, you know, doesn't require power. So that produces 3. And I think what we'd have to do is just put a couple of them in. I'll put one here for easy access. So that's 1. What did that do? 60%. Yeah, so we need another one. We need 1 gear to be able to make another one of these suckers. So let's see if we can find a clock or something that might have a gear in it. I'm not really sure what might have a gear in it, but let's see. Oh, look, a radio. No, just rubber for some reason. Alright, let me have a glance around and I'll see if I can find something that's got a gear in it. Aha! 2 gears and a desk fan. Scrap it. Now we can pop out another water pump, and just for fun, just because I think it's a worthy spot to put it, you wake up in Sanctuary, you're in that initial little hut there that we're setting up as the sort of the community safe house, and you think you got everything good to go, and you start running out of town, and you get all the way down here to the bridge and go, dang it, I'm still thirsty. Right? You follow me? So the best thing to do in that case is prepare for that event and put a water pump down here in an accessible spot like that. And then let's see, 100%. So let's go have a quick chat to Sturgis again. I don't know where he took off to. Hoop, good jump.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Perfect. All right, so first things first, let's just get some people assigned to work on the crops that we already have in place. And see what that does for us. See, we've got melons here, but let's harvest these.
Seems
I really
to be
shouldn't
growing
keep
well.
them. And I think there's gourds. Yeah, gourds over here. Because we're in desperate need of food and water. So let's do that first. Inventory, aid, whoops, aid, gourd, melon, melon. That's better. It's better, not great, but better. So, if we get some folks assigned to do some things. Actually, what have we got for aid? We got anything else that we can plant right now? No, probably not. But let's just get some folks assigned to actually do some gardening. It's probably a smart move. Where did they all go? So there's that, but then there's folks wandering about. Yeah. June Long is down there. Who's Preston? A rad roach in that house? Preston and June Long. Well, June Long, he needs something to take his mind off things, so let's ask him to do a little bit of gardening, shall we? Command. Gardening. Which is the plants right over here. Gourds and melons. Here, dude. Work on the melons. Assign melons. The resource is now assigned. We have 1 food. Now, who else? Who else should we look at here? 57, 58. Who else is over here? Can we jump this fence? Oh, brilliant. Come on, Mama Murphy. Come up here and do a little bit of gardening. Gardening. I always wondered if, you play this game, if you should host your show in a Bostonian accent. You know what I'm saying? This resource is now assigned. Alright. Actually, while we're at it, let's have a quick look and see if we've got any food in the resources deal here. No carrots, no corn, no gourds, no melons, no mut fruit, no razor grain, no potatoes. So these are all things that we're going to have to gather from somewhere. And this is kind of the thing that makes the trip to Ten Pines Bluff worth it. They've got,
what gave you the idea we're friends?
as far as I know anyway, a huge field of potatoes. Oh, she's already doing the food thing. How are we doing on the food anyhow? Food, still 1, yeah. So it might be one of those things where we just got to sit tight and wait. But I want to look around a little bit more because I'm almost certain there are mut fruit plants, like this one. Wild mut fruit. Wild mut fruit. I'm not sure if you can plant these or just eat them. Ooh, a root cellar. That's, hang on, okay? Keep that in mind. Don't let me forget about it, but we'll have a look at that in an upcoming episode. Not right now. There's a little bit of a thing going on in there that I wanna save for another day. Don't let me forget, though. So what else might be back here that folks before the war may have been gardening, or plants that may have been germinated and grown since the war, like those wild mut fruits that we might be able to harvest to increase our food production here in Sanctuary. Have a quick look around and we'll see what's next. Good lord. Rad roaches are a little tougher than they needed to be, huh? Took a couple of bites there, I think. Yeah, rad roach. No thanks. Gross. Only in dire circumstances. Alright, back to what we were doing. I'm taking a little walk around. Like, look, here's Sanctuary here, right? But look. Lights on a dock down here. There's lights on up there, and there was lights on across the way over here. Oh, look, more wild mut fruit. Something's telling me that you can't plant this stuff, but I'm gonna check and see momentarily. And then there's lights on in the swamp over here too. So these are all little things that we might have to explore before too long and find out what's going on, and or make sure that the residents of Sanctuary Hills, our newfound settlement, are going to be safe. Yeah, there's lights over there somewhere. But let's see about planting these wild mut fruit, shall we? I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can plant mut fruit that's plucked from the wild. I don't even think that was... Oh! No, see? Mud fruit plant. Potato plant. That's a real shame, huh? That you can't use those. Maybe you can. Is there something you gotta do to them, I wonder? How are we doing on the melons and the gourds? Nothing yet. One gourd there. 2 melons here. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for those to pop up again, and then we should be good to go. Alright, ate some mut fruit. Oh look, they're all sleeping in the beds here. Perfect. Ate some mut fruit, used the... Oh look, they moved to a different place. And used the water pump to drink some water. Now I just gotta get some rest, and I think because it's 2:25 a.m. we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. is when we'll get up, or 9:25 as it were. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Well rested, and our plants out back here should be ready for transplant. Okay, so he's working on them now. Well, you know what we might do then? Since that means we're saved and ready to go, I think it might be time to take a walkabout. Now you see these giant power line towers over here? Under one of them is a place called Abernathy Farm. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's that one right there. And Abernathy, they're going to ask us to do something, I'm sure. And I know it's not going to be pretty. But it might be worth the trip. So why don't we head over there? This could get interesting too. What kind of weapons are we packing here? 10 mil. We got a few bullets left. Let's put that away. Let's not look hostile until we need to. Weather's looking nice today. It's sunshiny. Sunshiny day. Alright. Pop up here. Now one thing I like to do, because this is survival mode. Yeah, it's not that one. It's this one down here. Aha, a bloatfly. So, if we gotta deal with them, we gotta deal with them. But, in all honesty, because you don't get anything for killing bloatflies, other than XP, and not much of it. Oh, no, too late. We're not ignoring the fight now. Oh, is he going to see us? He's not seeing us. Dog meat, never mind. Don't look. More wild mut fruit. Something we can eat but can't use. Oh my goodness, are we going to make Clarabelle the cow at Abernathy? Yeah, see, look at these, all wild mut fruit everywhere, but you can't plant it, so that's kind of a shame. How we doing, dog meat? Hanging in there? Alright, I'm gonna, yeah, we discovered Abernathy Farm, and I'm gonna be a little bit rude here. Is there anybody back here? No, there isn't. This is a magical fruit. And the reason why I stick to melons so much is because they feed and hydrate you at the same time. Alright, let's just harvest the melons. Now let's get out of here. I'm sorry to be so rude, you guys, and I will be back to see you, but for now, I just need to steal your melons. I just need to steal the melons. Alright, bloatflies. You coming after me, or are we gonna be cool? I've got nothing for you. Don't you want to eat melons, and I know you don't. I've got nothing for you. Anything else going on we need to be aware of? No, I don't think so. And there's another little secret too, eh? Not a lot of folks are even aware. I've found there's a cave that leads under the Red Rocket, and we'll definitely check that out in an upcoming episode. But for now, let's get back to Sanctuary and plant some more melons and get this food shortage dealt with, huh? Oh, we get some busy farmers over here. We'll plant some more melons. I'll just stick them over here out of the way. All this stuff is going to get transplanted again in no time. In no time flat, but for now, it'll all be fine just to leave it right here behind the house. Provide food. There we go. One more. Let's put it inside the fence. Aha! 100%. Can we fit it in here between these ones? Come on. Oh. There. Perfect. Alright, so we're 100% on that. Let's see what Sturgis has to say about our food supply. Knock that one out of the park.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
No doubt about it. Alright, so in that case, what I like to do, because sadly, spoiler alert, in upcoming episodes we're going to part ways with Dogmeat. Sturgis is going to move to the Red Rocket to start a new settlement there. Preston Garvey is going to be our new companion, and Marcy and June Long are going to be the settlement guards. That's sort of the long-term plan, so we'll circle back to those ideas in a moment, but for now, let's see about settlement defenses. A guard post is first and foremost, and it might as well be here right at the entrance of the place. That produces 2 defense. And if I'm not mistaken, or if memory serves, what you want are guard posts. What does this cost? Oh, we can make 29 of these. We might as well make the big one, huh? Boom! There you go. We'll pop that there. And can we build any of these turrets? No, look at that. We need circuitry and gears. So let me have another quick look around and see if I can find any of that junk. Well, a TV from 2077 doesn't seem to have circuitry or gears. What about no. Oh wow, look at this. Can we scrap this whole thing? No, it's just steel. But look, it's got a trigger trap and a bomb right on the top of it. So let's just leave that for the time being, shall we? I actually think the move might be... Yeah, see, there's nothing good in any of this stuff. Circuitry, I think, is going to be one of those things that's hard to come by. I don't know that there's anything laying around here that we'll scrap and it'll have circuitry in it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But for the time being, I think... Ay, what is going on? More rad roaches? Let's beat the snot out of it. Where did it go? What the heck? Did I not just get bit by a rad roach? Did it go outside? Holy cowabunga, what happened? Dogmeat took care of it? Here's hoping, right? Ah, here's one. Get back here. Ugh. Ah, 1 hit. That's good. Alright, let's see what the heck this thing has. That looks like a weed whacker, no? Screws and steel, yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the theme. That seems to be the theme. Now, I think what we should do is finish this up by assigning June and Marcy to defense posts. I think that might be the thing to do. I'm not sure if that's going to give us enough defense to satisfy Sturgis, but we'll see. Let's check it out. First I gotta be able to find them. Oh, here they are, of course, working in the garden. Good for you guys. Command. Perfect. The resource is now assigned. We lost some... Oh, good. Okay, so they're happy with defense of 1. That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, good, and the food is right back to where it should be. That's perfect. Eventually, June and Marcy get off the hook. They get to go back to gardening when we have more settlers here. Settlers. But for now...
Hey, Sturgis.
That'll help make everyone feel a little more secure. Thanks. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Dun, 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 dun. Completed Sanctuary, and that is just fantastic. Thanks for joining me today. I think it was a fun episode, a nice little chill one where we just get to chill in Sanctuary and build stuff and get the resources assigned, and now we've got a really good base of operations. Of course, things change all the time, and we'll move around a little bit, but for now, Sanctuary is going to be a nice little spot. So I hope you tune in and join me again tomorrow for another great episode of Fallout 4. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me, and make sure you're subscribed so you can get every video every day, and we'll keep doing this thing. Thanks so much. Have a good night, folks.